Welcome to Breaking Wire. Please subscribe to the channel and press the bell icon for more updates. The Great Lakes are vast, mysterious, and often unforgiving. For over a century, Lake Superior hid one of its greatest tragedies, the disappearance of the steel steamer Western Reserve in 1892. Nearly every soul aboard vanished with it, and for 132 years its fate was a haunting legend. But now, the silence is broken. The Great Lakes shipwreck. Historical Society has found the Western Reserve. Discovered in late 2024 and confirmed in 2025, the wreck lies nearly 600 feet deep, northwest of Whitefish Point, Michigan, a notorious ship graveyard. The ship, broken in two, rests in eerie stillness, preserved by the cold, dark water. Initial images show the bow atop the stern, the ship's bell still visible, and the steering post standing as a silent witness. This isn't just a wreck, it's a time capsule, a sacred site holding the final moments of 26 people. The Western Reserve's discovery is more than twisted metal, it's a direct link to a night of terror and tragedy, frozen in time. The lake has finally given up one of its most sought-after secrets. For historians and families, the ghost story is now a chapter reopened. The Western Reserve has emerged from the abyss. Its story, once whispered among sailors, is now a tale for the world. The mystery is finally solved. The Western Reserve wasn't just another ship, it was a revolution. Launched as one of the first all-steel vessels on the Great Lakes, it symbolized the future of shipping. At 300 feet long, it earned the nickname Inland Greyhound, outpacing its wooden rivals. Captain Peter G. Minch, its owner, believed it was nearly indestructible. Confident in its safety, he brought his entire family aboard for a pleasure cruise to Two Harbors, Minnesota. The ship was a marvel of engineering, but early steel shipbuilding was still experimental. Some now believe the steel was too brittle for the lake's violent storms. The very innovation that made the Western Reserve famous may have sealed its fate. No one imagined this state-of-the-art vessel was sailing toward disaster. The Western Reserve was a symbol of ambition, and a warning about the limits of technology. Its tragic end would change how ships were built for generations. The Inland Greyhound was about to face a test it could not survive. Searching for a single shipwreck in Lake Superior is like hunting a ghost in a vast underwater wilderness. For 132 years, the Western Reserve was just a name on a list of lost ships. But the Great Lakes Shipwreck Historical Society never gave up. Led by Daryl Ertel, their team used advanced side-scan sonar to scan the lakebed mile by mile. In late 2024, sonar revealed a massive man-made object, 300 feet long, casting a 40-foot shadow. The excitement was immediate. This could be the Western Reserve. To confirm, they sent down a remotely operated vehicle equipped with cameras and lights. As the ROV descended into the darkness, the team watched in anticipation. The images were unmistakable. A shipwreck, the bell, the steering post, the broken hull. The hunt was over. The Western Reserve had been found, ending a century-old search. Technology and determination had finally solved the mystery. The lake's secret was revealed at last. A legend was now a reality. The Western Reserve's final voyage began with caution, but Lake Superior's storms are deceptive. Captain Minch waited for better weather, then set out, believing the danger had passed. But the storm returned with a vengeance. Waves towered, winds howled, and the steel ship was battered relentlessly. At 9 p.m. on August 30th, 1892, disaster struck. A deafening crack echoed as the steel mast snapped and crashed onto the deck. The hull, once thought invincible, began to break apart under the stress. Water poured in. Panic erupted. The crew had only minutes to react. 2 lifeboats were launched. One metal, one wooden. The metal boat capsized instantly. The wooden boat, carrying Captain Minch, his family and crew, managed to escape. In just 10 minutes, the Western Reserve slipped beneath the waves, its lights and secrets vanishing into the abyss. Survivors watched in horror as their ship disappeared. Now adrift in a small boat, they faced the fury of the lake alone. The storm was not finished with them yet. The tragedy was only beginning. The Inland Greyhound was gone. Survival in the lifeboat was a new nightmare. Captain Minch, his family, and a handful of crew clung to hope as waves battered their small craft. Through the night, they bailed water and watched helplessly as a passing steamship, the C.W. Moore, failed to see their desperate signals. Dawn brought calmer waters and a glimpse of land near Deer Park Life-Saving Station. But as they neared shore, powerful breakers flipped the lifeboat. In the icy surf, only one man made it to land, Harry W. Stewart, a wheelsman from Algonac, Michigan. Exhausted, he collapsed on the beach, the sole survivor. Stewart's account became the only record of the Western Reserve's final moments. He described the crack, the rapid sinking, and the desperate night adrift. His testimony turned tragedy into legend. For 132 years, his story was all that remained. Now the wreck itself confirms his haunting tale. The Western Reserve's ghost story is no longer just a memory. The lake's silence has finally been broken. One man's survival kept the story alive. The discovery of the Western Reserve is more than an archaeological triumph. It's an emotional closure. For descendants and historians, the ship is now a real place, not just a name. ROV images provide a tangible link to the past, letting us witness the tragedy firsthand. Experts call this one of the most significant Great Lakes shipwreck finds in decades. Bruce Lynn of the GLSHS notes the personal heartbreak. The owner's entire family was lost. The find offers new insights into early steel shipbuilding and the dangers of the lakes. Studying the wreck may finally answer questions about the ship's catastrophic failure. The GLSHS team's blend of science and detective work has rewritten history. Their technology opened a window into a world once thought lost. They've recovered not just a wreck, but a story. The silent victims of the Western Reserve now have a voice. The past is no longer hidden in the deep. The Western Reserve's discovery closes a 132-year-old mystery. Its resting place is now known, a monument to the 26 lives lost. The story, once incomplete, now has an ending. The Great Lakes are more than water. They're an underwater museum of history and tragedy. The Western Reserve was a pioneer, and its loss a lesson in nature's power. The wreck will be preserved as a gravesite, protected by law and respected by explorers. The Great Lakes Shipwreck Museum will share its story, ensuring the legacy endures. The Inland Greyhound's tale is now part of public memory. The lakes are beautiful, but unforgiving, a dual nature revealed by this tragedy. Thanks to modern explorers, another secret has surfaced. The ghost of the Western Reserve can finally rest. Its story, once lost, is now resurrected for all time. The lake has spoken, and we have finally heard its tale.